tới 700 nè mở lô mà 7,000 nè mở 70,000 nè mở 7 liên nè mở lô mà đi hai chiếc hai ta cầm năng
tua sầm lệnh chỉ tập tay bạn lục say tập bàn tam đan nơi ca bị xaอย่างพึ่งดำปีกาบงรูปวัดไตรรัตนารามยืนต่างเลือต่างกล่าวได้ซาตมองเปลมันอนุญาตบ้านพวกคนมันต่อเทียนในไงพุทธบาทจมวยลูกสัตว์บรรดให้ก็อาจมันต่อเทียนในจมวยกรรมทีKCC ได้บาทในไทยปะหัวนี่คือการอัพวัดมวยดอลอ๋อได้ยืนออกนี่ไต่จะจังบ้านบาทมันต้องมีบ้านตั้งคำตัวมาส่งมันเชื่อเอาลูกใส่ตั้งอ๋อหมกเชื่อโจร่วมพิธีการมนต์ตุกทุบบอลบางสกูลทุบที่ผมเปิลที่ดับง่ายว่าจมพูนัสไรยูจันดาได้บ้านแต่ตัวมนต์เพียบกาปีไทยปหัวมนิบาทให้พิธีเป็นโจซอบเธอสิบนักการบ้านประพฤติประมันบาทมาให้วัดไตรรัตนารามคณะกรรมการต่างอ๋อยังถือบอลบางสกุลจูนัสไรในไงติดขโมยนี่คือไงปีไข่กัมเพะชามปีปอนบุญในไอวัดไตรรัตนารามทำไมอุตริกสอลพอลบอลในนัสไรบ้านก็สร้างวัดจำนาย$10,000ทำไมก็สร้างวัดไตรรัตนารามต่างในฉบับตัวแต่เจียพุทธศาสนิกชนมรุกเจียคณะกรรมาธิการวัดไตรรัตนารามของเลือมรุกสมบัติสมบัติเชิญเอาลูกใส่โจรวมกันมรดกไอ้บ้านจานก็ในไอวัดไตรรัตนารามในไอวัดไตรรัตนารามในไงอาทิตย์ตีปีไข่กุมเพะข้างหมกนิบาทบรรดามกมัดบ้านส้มในไตรนิกมันเชิญลูกลุยซาสกาลได้เชียจำเนียงทางมีตบีมรุกในติกงโลวาลให้เกิดจีเนจำเนียงมรุกทางในฝืนตะได้บาทฝืนผลดาได้หมดจูรวมจมูกกรรมวิธียืงบาทขณะนั้นบาทก็ส่งกรุ๊ปลูกลุยฮัสกาลให้ลุยส์ we very fortunate to have our main sponsor for the VOKA as well as Boy on the Democracy here tonight to talk about the taxes, okay?
Yes.
As we know that you're an expert in attorney in our city. Now you become somewhat another to pick up another expertise in taxation, right? So we pleased to have you here. And so what do you bring for us tonight?
And I'm very pleased to be here. Actually, it's funny you should phrase it that way because I do come bearing gifts.
Okay.
The new calendars have finally come in.
Okay.
I think y'all know these because Rata Yam has always put them out every year. He's invited me to go halvesies with them, and it's a pleasure. And people have been coming by the office.
And pick up any time, right?
Pick up any time.
It's free?
Oh yeah, they're free.
Oh, free, okay.
They're free.
Calendar នេះគឺថាស្អាតណាគឺថាលោកលីហាស្កាបើចំណាយលុយមិនតិចដែរទេធ្វើ calendar នេះគឺសតរូបភាពចេញមកពីប្រទេសកម្ពុជាទាំងអស់បាទស្អាតណាហើយចេញមកទទួលយកម្នាក់មួយក៏បាននៅឯ office គាត់នៅ16 Pine Street នៅ16 Pine Street នៅទីក្រុង Lowell បាទ So
I brought one for you, and I think I have one for everybody on your staff
thank
here.
You.
And,
I think
there we go.
You have your own team also, right? How many people are going to have to prepare tax?
My tax team?
Yeah, your tax team.
Let's see. I believe I have 6, 7. Let me think about that. My wife. First of all, my wife does it. And in terms of Khmer speakers, I have my wife. I have Savannah. I have Linda. I have Kevin. So I have four Khmer speaking staff doing taxes. Jane speaks Thai and Lao.
Okay.
And then I also have Jen and Latasha. So I got 7. 7 people in my office who help out on the tax side of the practice. Now, several of these people also are involved in the auto accidents or the bankruptcy as well, but we have a lot of folks in the office who can do taxes, and that is a helpful thing because...
So they're all bilinguals, right?
And they're all bilingual, and as I say, and four are Khmer speaking. And it creates a situation where when people come into the office, there's basically no waiting. We've had a lot of, I'm at 16 Pine Street. We've always had tax preparers at 16 Pine Street. And usually it's one guy. And it's one guy in one room, and everybody comes in, and they crowd in, and they kind of wait their turn. And, and I guess people are comfortable with that, but we don't have the need to do that. I mean, you kind of saw the way it worked in my office yesterday. When you came by the visit. You and I were just chatting, jibber-jabbering, wasting time, goofing off, because that's what you and I do when we get together. And my wife was in the front, and somebody came in, and she just kind of did their taxes while you and I were talking. We came out. She was finishing up with somebody else. Another person had come in. You needed to go make a phone call. And so I just took this other person, set him down, and while you're out of my office for 5 minutes making your phone call, I finished off his tax return. During the week, it works out even better because, of course, I have more staff, and so as a result, 6 people could come in at once, and I'll get their taxes done.
So I understand that you've been referred by another tax person, refer clients to you.
Well,
okay. What's the difference between you as attorney and somebody else doing tax preparation who not attorney?
Well, that's correct. As you know, I took over for Tom Sang. Tom was in my building for several years. Tom had been preparing taxes for 20 years. And when Tom retired last year, he asked me to take over for him. And I appreciate doing that. And it's been really great. We did, several hundred of Tom's people last year. And Tom has been very gracious. He comes by the office even now. He came in on Saturday just to see how things are going. If I have any questions, help out where he can. He at first trained my staff, which was very nice because it saved me a lot of time, and like that. And in many ways, the transition from Tom to me has been completely seamless. I think a lot of people are worried because I'm a lawyer, I'm expensive or something, but no, I charge the same price Tom charged. And in a lot of ways, coming down and sitting down with me is like sitting down with Tom, except of course Tom's much better looking. Or sitting down with a member of my staff is like sitting down with Tom, and we do things much the same way. But being an attorney, there are things that I can do that a tax preparer cannot. I mean, first of all, my name, the Law Office of Lewis S. Haskell, goes on every tax form that we sign. And I think that gives the tax forms a little more credibility. When the IRS, when the Department of Revenue sees the tax form, it was prepared by an attorney. I think that's not a red flag, that is something that lets them know that they can trust in this tax return and kind of, leave it alone. Kind of a thing. Attorney-client privilege applies to me. So, so not that tax preparers are commonly getting subpoenaed, but I can't be subpoenaed. I'm a lawyer, and privilege attaches. When things get complicated, kind of a thing, I'm in a much better position to fix it, to figure it out and to fix it. One of the things that I like to say to people is that I will get you the biggest refund that you can get that you are entitled to, and I will keep you from doing the things that are going to get you into trouble. And I don't guess about where the lines are. If somebody comes with a complicated question, I pull out the Internal Revenue Code. I can actually read that thing because again, it's just a law.
បានចឹងណាដូចអស់លោកលោកស្រីបានដឹងហើយថាលោកលុយហាស្កាល់គឺជាមេធាវីជំនាញការខាងរឿងដេញលាគ្នារឿងគ្រោះថ្នាក់ឡានគ្រោះថ្នាក់ចរាចរណ៍រឿងបែងចប់ស៊ីផ្សេងៗឥឡូវគាត់បានលើកមកជំនាញមួយទៅគឺការរៀបចំពន្ធដារជួយចំពោះអស់លោកលោកស្រីទាំងអស់ហើយចំណុចមួយគឺថាគាត់បានទទួលយកសំណុំរឿងពីលោកថមសេងដែលគាត់បានចូលនិវត្តន៍ឈប់ធ្វើការរកស៊ីតទៀតហើយគាត់យកទទួលយកអ្នកដែលលោកថមសេងបាន ទទួលធ្វើពន្ធដារពីឆ្នាំមុនឆ្នាំមុនមកហើយដែលសំខាន់បំផុតគឺថាគាត់នឹងមិនយកថ្លៃលើសពីគេឯងទេហើយដែលទម្ងន់ខ្លាំងគឺថាគាត់ជាមេធាវីម្ល៉េះហើយអ្វីដែលគាត់ធ្វើទៅប្រហែលគឺមានបោះត្រាបោះសញ្ញារបស់គាត់ពីចេញពីលោក Louis Haskell office តែម្ដងអញ្ចឹងគឺមានការធានាមួយជាពីរហើយបើសិនមានបញ្ហាផ្សេងៗក្នុងនាមគាត់ជាមេធាវីគឺគាត់អាចដោះស្រាយស្រួលហើយគាត់អាចមើលដោះស្រាយភ្លាមបានគឺជាទំនុកទុកចិត្តមួយដែលគាត់បានបញ្ជាក់ណាបាទហើយគឺជាការមួយដ៏ល្អម្យ៉ាងដែរហើយម្សិលមិញខ្ញុំមុនគាត់មកសភាបានជួបជាមួយគាត់នៅឯ office គាត់និយាយអំពីរឿងពន្ធដារហ្នឹងហើយក្នុងពេលខ្ញុំកំពុងនិយាយហ្នឹងគឺថាមានបងប្អូនយើងពីរនាក់មកចូលធ្វើពន្ធដារដល់5ទៅ10នៅផងគាត់ពេលខ្ញុំចប់និយាយក៏បានបញ្ចប់ករណី2ករណីប្រពន្ធគាត់ធ្វើមួយបាទសូមអរគុណ just explain to what about the difference between Tom's and you and the credibility that you bring to to prepare for tax.
Right, and I appreciate that, and it lets me kind of transition into something else.
Okay.
Of course, you know, I am a lawyer year-round, so I'm open year-round. That creates two kind of separate issues. One is, of course, if something happens, you know, because, for example, the Department of Revenue actually has a random audit where, in fact, the first client of mine to get hit by the random audit, it was funny. She was a 17-year-old girl. She had a summer job. She made $3,000. She gets an audit letter from the Department of Revenue, you know, kind of a thing. She comes into my office. I'm like, what could they possibly be upset about? And actually, I called Tom. I said, Tom, what is this? And Tom said, don't worry about it. It really is a randomly generated letter. Just send them the documents they want, and they'll go away. And sure enough, I sent them the documents they wanted, and they went away. But because I'm open year-round, if you get the random audit letter, you know where to find me, and I'll take care of it. And we haven't had a single one of them blow up into anything more than a request for some very basic things. However, because I am a lawyer, and a lawyer who knows, you know, who deals a lot with taxes, I have people come see me throughout the course of the year, mostly in the summertime, because that seems to be when these things happen, but throughout the course of the year, who come to me because they are having a problem. They're having a serious problem, and their tax preparer either is unwilling, assuming they can even find their tax preparer, because a lot of them just go away, but is either unwilling or unable to help them. And it's interesting what I've observed, and I really, and this is really the main thing I wanted to talk about on the show today, because because I see the same problems over and over again. And so when I said I will, you know, I know what you can, you know, what you can do and what's going to get you into trouble. In part, I know what's going to get you into trouble because the people in trouble are coming to see me, kind of a thing. And here's what. And first of all, for every single person, I think I can say this without exception. Every single person who has come to see me with a problem, a big problem, had a paid tax preparer, and that tax preparer's name was nowhere to be found on their tax form. Their tax form was prepared on TurboTax. It was not e-filed, and where you put the name of the tax preparer, it said self-prepared. Now right off the bat, that's a problem. First of all, the IRS requires every paid preparer to have a PTIN number, an identifying number with the IRS, and that we put our name and our number on every single return, and that we sign the return. Now, they also require us to e-file the returns, and if we e-file it, we also have a special number with the IRS for that, and so that's our e-signature, as it were. But on those rare occasions when I file a paper return, I sign it. You know, I sign the bottom of it. Every single one of these returns said self-prepared. There's really only one good reason for a licensed tax preparer not to put